Good morning, guys. Market Muse here. Today's January 22nd, and it's a Friday. So let's take a quick look at the markets. All right, let's take a look at FEYE. Start off. So we played this long, and we were looking at this potential support where we saw these moving averages and this 50 fib. Now, we mentioned last time that we're not going to play a bounce or attempt a bounce here. We're going to watch for these moving averages to break before we attempt anything. Now, why did I not do any moves on this? Why didn't short or go long? Well, because if you had shorted when we saw it around here, there was a potential of going up and then going down, where you would have been stuck up here and you either panic sold, hit your stop loss, and then you'll see a reversal. So the RR, which is risk and reward, did not look appealing to me for a swing or a scalp even. So we're just going to wait for the market to tell us where it's going. So this could potentially stop here. So it looks like there's some buying going on with these wicks, which could turn around, give me a 50 retracement here, hit resistance on a 200 or 50 moving average, which will meet the death cross if it does happen, and then come back down to either go straight down to a potential C or third leg down, which could be violent, which justifies this death cross, or we just see a bounce, retracement, and then make some sort of flat or something like that, and then a continuation to complete this correction. Or is this a correction? Yeah, to complete this correction, as this looks like some sort of A wave, kind of diagonal, and it looked like an ABC, and then possibly another leg up for a C. So let's see, A, C, okay. So what are we looking at here? So we got a bounce to the golden pocket. We got rejected off of this move. So if this is an A, B, C for B, could potentially be making it flat, or this could end right here for a double bottom. But no fear missing out, guys. No jumping into trades that you're not certain with. Let's just wait for the market to give you a clear indication of where it's going. So this one's still a watch. Let's go to Twitter. All right, Twitter, hit our target. We found resistance at the 50 moving average on a daily. So that was a nice swing. Congratulations if you held through this. As I know even I was kind of wary about this after this red candle here. But we just moved up our stop loss and stuck to our game plan. So congratulations if you stayed in. You took profits right around here. And we found our retracement. Okay, so this looks like it could go up a little further. So maybe get a kind of an ABC, come back up here, or get another resistance to the 50 line, and then come back down to somewhere around here. All right, let's find our targets. So that came up. We still haven't hit the 50, so just keep that in mind as well. So you can see this come down. So A, B, okay. So let's take a look at this. Okay. So we stopped at the golden pocket. That was our play to go up. Now it looks like we might be going up a little bit. All right, so you're going to see some resistance up in 31.05, somewhere around here. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Yeah, so this looks like some kind of wave done here. So we got another one here. Could potentially play out to be some kind of B here. And then come back down somewhere like that, and then come back up. We'll do that. So if you're scalping, you can look at this. If you're day trading, just wait for confirmation of the turn here and then short it down. Or play the long somewhere around here. Let's see some targets. Okay, so our price action kind of matches our FIB here. So we're going to be looking at the golden pocket again. Seems that this 50 held, so it could be a reversal for the A here into the B. So we could be looking at something like that. All right, guys. Just some potentials here, but keep this in mind as well. Always look at your 50s and the 200s. MD. Excuse me. Okay, so AMD still haven't changed our targets, still there. Still trying to get over the golden pocket. So I'm going to put this note here. I'm going to say if we close above, mind you, I'm not shorting this. I'm just waiting to catch the long. Since there's a lot of action going on here. So this could potentially be just a flag happening, kind of a bull flag. So if we close, if we close above the golden pocket, we are bullish. No, what I mean by that. So if we're bullish, we're not going to be going on to a bull run. It just means that we're probably going to pop to retest this breakdown, and then we can assess, okay? Don't go crazy here. Just going to point out that this could be a, like so. Magnet. Okay, so if we linger around here, that tells me that potentially see a bull flag. Okay, I'm gonna start writing notes for you guys to keep all these things in mind, so you can keep as reference. All right, last but not least, actually, I'm adding KRAFT because there's a lot of news out there going on about it. And we'll take a look at why. So MU, look at that. So we came shy of our target, but we still kept a look at it. We tied our stop loss. I took profits, but I left 50% of my stake in, with a tighter stop loss, and looks like we came up and actually wicked into our target box. And now we're retracing. So what does that mean? Well, we are going to see some sort of support where we're at right now. So we could get a potential small bounce pre-market into the morning. But otherwise, our supports are probably going to be around 37.58 to come down around here. Now we did get this golden cross very nicely right there. So this could come down and retest this and possibly make another high. So I took profits at 43.20, actually the same high as this. Once I saw that we were seeing some weaknesses on the lower time frames. So if you're shorting this, just time your stop loss, because this stock seems to be very bullish. But we are getting some divergences. If you take a look at the RSI, that was another key another indication that we were gonna turn around here. We are going to a negative on the 4-hour for the MACD. Get the same with the CMF here. So it should be interesting. Maybe we'll go sideways into earnings and either go up or down, depending on how that comes out. So keep that in mind. Now, KRAFT, this one's interesting. So if you take a look at the weekly, it's a horror show, right? Kind of a zigzag pattern. Now let's look at extended hours. Just a straight rip down. No wicks, no anything. So how can you have caught some kind of move down? So again, look at the 4 hours. You're swinging one day to the other. So day trading. Now look at your indicators here. Okay, ignore this. You know what? Actually, we'll replay it to about here. Okay. So that's good. So let's look at this move. So we are going up here. Okay. We got a divergence. We came down. We got held by the 50. And we came up. We got a golden cross. Now keep this in mind with the other golden crosses we have seen. Not validate it until it happens. And I don't mean the golden cross itself, I mean the price action. Price action is king. So we came down, retested the 50 that we broke down here. Then we went to a negative, and now we went to a positive. Okay, now once we saw that this held and we were just right in the 50, we could plate this because some sort of triangle, bit of indecision, and it came straight up. Then I retested this break, which is basically a trend line. Okay, so we retested that, it came back up. Got a retest, came back up. Now all of this move is basically this. Okay. What does that look like? It's a rising wedge, right? That is not always bullish. Look at your indicators. We have clear divergence. Okay. I know what they say. If you have more than 2 indicators, you're a fool. But it depends on your strategy. See, I don't just use this for confirmation. It gives me an insight as to what the sentiment overall is. So although one indicator would tell you it's bullish, for example, what we saw in the S&P or on the daily, this is still going up, right? There's no clear indication. You can't even say that this is a divergence because if you look at the previous price action, it's way up here. Okay. But if you look at the other indicators, you got some divergences. If they all give you divergence, a clear reversal. If some start giving you divergence, it's just a warning. And then you have to look at other things like price action, geometry. So just some things to keep in mind. So now this was giving you a divergence, this was giving you a divergence. Obviously the MACD was giving you a divergence. And now what I would have done is laddered in my shorts. Even though this is making a higher low, a higher high, we are getting a lot of, let's take a look at the volume profile. Most of this was red. So on top of divergences, I'm looking at all the bear volume, and it's telling me that this thing could potentially go down. So I would risk a short. Now, this is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. I would have risked a short. This is not a cup and handle, because the handle has to be down 30%, 250. Usually just 38. But this is pointing up. So to me, that was bearish. Now let's see what happened afterwards. Send it on 4 hours. So into earnings. Now, earnings is very tricky and very risky. So unless you know what you're doing, try not to play them. But we're still getting that divergence. We never got a pop. Straight into extended hours. Same thing with the CMF. Okay. So now you can see on the 1 hour, we went negative. This divergence followed. The MACD was bouncing back and forth. It was kind of a triangle. Again, keep in mind the bear volume. So indicators making a triangle move with bear volume. To me, it's indication that's going down. So I could have laddered in my shorts starting around here. Once we saw weakness and not coming back up on the lower time frame. So I would have waited for a retrace, tested the moving averages, load up. Just keep buying in, but not every penny, not every dollar. Just load up here, halfway through, or once it hits the high, just load up. You're basically stalling into it. Then you short it. After hours, bam, 20% down. Just an example, guys. All right, so if you have any other stock picks you'd like me to go over in the channel for next time, go ahead and comment below and give me a thumbs up. I hope you found this video useful or informative. If so, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to support this channel and would like to see more upcoming videos, go ahead and subscribe so we can grow together. If you have suggestions for future video topics, please comment below. And I'll see you in the next one. Trade safely out there. Bye.